Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing a Sideshow Collectibles figure from their G.I. Joe line. His codename is Zartan, and he's a master of disguise. And to be quite honest, this figure, or this character I should say, has never really appealed to me that much, so for that reason I wasn't too anxious to pick up this figure. But I'm really glad I did, I've got to say. I'm very impressed by this one. He's really cool. And yeah, overall, just looks very sinister. I really am liking this figure. So let's jump right in and take a look at this box. So there's Zartan hiding behind a tree. Looks pretty cool. And on the side, we've got some more pictures here of him. There he is with his bow. And then the back with more pictures as always. Alright, there's his card. Pretty interesting character, actually, if you read up on him. And we got some advertisements there for other figures. And then inside, I've left his interchangeable hands. He comes with quite a few. Some pretty cool ones, actually. And then interchangeable feet. And then here's his weapon loadout. Comes with very unique gear. And this one was made in 2011, I believe. Yep, 2011. So one of their newer ones. So yeah, that's the box. And let's bring out the figure now. Alright guys, here is Zartan. A very sinister and evil looking character. But really cool. Sideshow did a great job capturing his character. The detail is really impressive. You know, especially for a figure that came out over a decade ago. I think he really holds up. And I love the gear that he comes with. He's got a lot of unique stuff. And yeah, I think he really stands out among the Cobra team. So he's definitely worth picking up. Alright, well, let's take a look at his weapons here for starters. So right now he's holding his sniper rifle, and he holds it really well. And definitely one of my favorite parts about this figure is his sniper rifle. This thing looks awesome. There he is, aiming. And let me take it out of his hands. It's got a pretty thin cord that you just wrap around his neck. So if you want, you can just have it resting there over his chest, and that makes for a pretty cool pose, especially once you get his compound bow. Alright, so here it is up close. Very nicely detailed. Got some camouflage on there. Magazine comes out as you would expect. Got a nice red dot scope on this with a cover. And then yeah, here's the sling. It's just this yellow cord, which is interesting. So yeah, really cool sniper rifle. Alright, and then one of the other weapons is this very nice compound bow, and this is pretty much identical to Storm Shadow's bow. But yeah, this is really cool. Now you see here there is a case for his arrows, and it's a little tricky getting these in. As you can see, some of them are actually kind of bending, so I don't know, it's up to you if you actually want to put those in. I personally like having the arrows in there. I think that looks cool. But yeah, just be careful putting those in. You might snap one if you're not being careful. So, and let me try to put it in his hands. These bows are cool, but they're a little hard to use. I think they're more for looks. Especially, I try to be careful with the actual cord so it doesn't get all loose and weird. Alright, so here he is with the bow. And there's an arrow. It's going to be a little tricky. I don't know if I can get him to hold it perfectly right now. It takes a lot of time to get the perfect pose with the bow, but you get the idea. So, pretty cool. Compound bow, though. Nicely detailed. Alright, and then his other weapon is this laser pistol down here. So we've got a nice holster for that. And here is the laser pistol. This is a unique weapon. Pretty much all of his stuff is unique. And there he is holding it. Alright, let's take a look at the head sculpt. And he's got this really nice red crimson hood. Almost makes him look like a Sith Lord or something. But it's really nice. It shapes nicely to his head. And the material is this soft cloth, good quality. And here's a look at the head sculpt, which is really nice. It's got a buzz cut, and I love the face paint on his eyes and that very sinister smirk. They did a great job with this head sculpt. The detail is great too. Look at the neck as well. I think the detail is really, really good. Now what's cool is Zartan comes with this mask of maybe a G.I. Joe team member who he's going to try to impersonate. So it's attached on to this mold. And this surprisingly works really well. Once you put the hood on, that mold fits on there really well, actually. So they did a great job with the mask. At least I think so. I really love how that turned out. Now the exclusive version comes with a mask of Duke, a very sinister looking Duke head sculpt. So he can try to impersonate Duke. Unfortunately, I did not pick up the exclusive. I didn't really think it was worth paying the extra money for that extra head sculpt. But it is pretty cool that they included that. I would be curious to see how that looks on the figure. But I think this is really, really cool. Alright, as for other gear, he's got this really nice chest armor, and there's some scratches on it. It's been through a lot. Love the shoulder armor as well. Once again, we've got some scuffs, and this just all fits on really, really nicely. He's got this nice skull buckle on his belt, and then on this belt, I already showed you the holster, but we've also, in the back, we've got 4 pouches here, and each one has an extra magazine for his sniper rifle. Whoops, just lost his backpack. But we've got this shoulder bag here, nothing inside, but nicely detailed. And take a look at the back armor here. That looks really good with the spine. Love how that looks. And what just fell off was this like shell-like backpack. This is really nice. And I like how it opens up too. Inside we've got a few extra accessories here. We've got this really nice knife and sheath. And take a look at the blade on that. I love the stripes. That looks awesome. And then we've also got these, I guess these are some kind of bomb. And they're magnetic. So those are pretty cool. The backpack, I really like how it looks. I will say that it does fall off very easily. So the way you attach it on is just put it on these hooks. And that's it. So it's very easy for this to fall off, as you saw just a moment ago. But it looks really cool. I love just the overall design of this figure. It looks really good. We've got some leg armor here, some padding, and then the armor here, and then his boots. Love all the straps on there. And the red pants look great as well. And then he's got these kind of like gauntlets here. Nice hand sculpts. And then his muscles are really impressive. Great detailing on there. And good articulation as well. Alright, so that is everything to show for Zartan. Overall, this is a great figure, and I'm really, really impressed. I'm so glad I picked him up. Like I said, he was kind of one of the last ones I picked up because I wasn't too excited to get him, but man, sometimes it's those ones that you don't expect that end up being the coolest, and this figure is really awesome. So I would recommend getting Zartan if you get a chance. Like I said, it's up to you if you want to get that exclusive version. You can get that cool Sinister Duke head sculpt. It's up to you though. You're going to be paying a little more for that. So, alright guys. Well, lastly, I'll show him on his display stand, so stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.